Okay, hello Diamond Painters, DP Crazy Lady. It is 1 p.m. It is the 2nd of January 2025. It is Thursday. So I this is and he starts. I'm not going to do a real long video, but I'm trying to do at least one a day. The one I did earlier, that was for yesterday, for the first. So this is the second. I said I was going to show this from Outdoor Tide because I did do one of them, and I have a small issue with it, but it's not a big issue. It's not a big one. So, okay, here is the one that I finished. I can peel the plastic off and show you. Let me get this right. Here it is. I see, Becky, it turned out really well. Really well. Okay, here is the issue. And I didn't notice it because I didn't peel back, when I initially got the kit. This here is regular material here, but this is all sticky, all around here. I mean, it didn't have to be sticky. This area should have been, the painted area, the drill area should have been sticky and not the rest. And it's that way with all of them. So, the only thing that I know to do when I'm done with it, when I'm done with all of them, is to just seal. Once you seal that area, then you're not going to have to worry about the sticky part anymore. At least I hope. I don't know why they laid the sticky in a square or a rectangle around it along with this. And, you can't peel it up. So if you get these, know that ahead of time, so that when you work them, you'll be aware of the extra glue on it. And they're definitely sticky. So, and like I said, I had made a mistake. There are 16 of them. And I think it was on their site, 16 of them for like $14 or something. And that is really reasonable because they are so nice, and it turned out just what the picture looks like. So, and it's a round. So it's the Outdoor Tide. I think it was worth the price. For you guys, if you want to order it. It's about 28 degrees outside. We had gotten a little bit of snow and then it left. Now there's just a sprinkling of it out there, but it is cold. And how I know it's cold is because I had to go out in it a little while ago. I had remembered at the last minute that I had to get Liam's license. And I always make a joke about it. Why do I got to pay for his license? He can't drive. But I had to go and get his license. I could have done it online. They charge $18 for his license, and if I do it online, they charge another $2.25 processing fee, for using it, the convenience of using it online. So I went ahead and wrote the check, put it in the envelope with the application, and went down to the post office. Not too many people out. 73 cents for a stamp. I can remember when stamps were 4 cents. That's how old I am. But yeah, 73 cents. I probably mail, if I average it out, maybe 5 things a year, maybe less. So it shocks me every time I go to get a stamp, because every time I do, by the time I get them, they've jumped up in price. Because I got one last year, and I think it was 60 cents or 50 some cents, and they said, well, it's going up. So I said, well, that's a lot. And they said, well, it's going up. Well, it did. It seems like it went up 10 to 15 cents or so, because now it's 73 cents for a. And my sending for his license, I would have. It's only probably maybe 3 miles from me where the letter has to go to. Maybe 5 round trip and everything, because I'd have to go downtown and yes, out of the city I live in into the next town. And so by the time I drive there, what gas I might use, it still would be cheaper just to mail it. And I don't keep stamps around the house. So I had to go to the post office, which isn't that far from me, and get the stamp, mail it, and on my way, and then back home. But yeah, it's cold out there. It's one of those bitter colds. And I see that the temperature up until probably the 10th or the 11th is going to be in the 20s all during the day, and then down in the teens at night. So even though I have heat tape on my pipes and everything under my mobile home, I still let my water drip a little at night, because I don't want to take a chance of having my pipes freeze like they did a year or so ago. And I guess they say it's going to be really bitter, bitter cold. I'm working on the all those dogs. I'm hoping to get them done ASAP. If I do, I probably will go ahead and try and kit up the space one. So if I'll let Bianca Queen Bee know. I hope you all visited the channel I suggested on my last video. Check her out. I mean, she's really nice. I'm going to have to catch up on her videos too. And Crafting with V, I have to catch up with yours. I haven't done a lot of video viewing of diamond paintings in the last month or so, and I have to catch up. I try to at least say hello in a comment, so I hope you all do the same thing here. And with everybody else, it could be a hectic year, as far as me mentioning, the eggs were $4 a dozen, stuff like that. It is the bird flu. No one is in charge of that other than the companies that are, putting them out. So, and you know what? Right now, yeah, it's expensive. I can afford to buy a dozen or 2 eggs. I know it's a lot. I do feed the pup at least an egg every day or every other day. He has it for breakfast. I don't eat as many eggs as I used to. I'm still eating my cottage cheese. My downfall this cold weather is not walking, and I've gained some weight, which the doctor will probably be, I don't think she'll be upset with it, but I've got to lose it, and I'm going to have to try and start doing some exercises here in the room at least once or twice a week when I get the gumption to do it. I haven't been strict on my diet. It's 3 years now, We've been eating the same stuff for 3 years, for 2.5 years, well, almost 3 years, really. This is going on the 3rd year of eating cottage cheese and tomatoes for breakfast every morning. It's been few and far between where every once in a while I might have a small bowl of cereal because I love the mini shredded wheats. And I use the 1% milk, and if I want it sweetened, then I use my monk fruit to sweeten it, or throw some blueberries in it or something. And I only buy the frozen blueberries. They last longer and they're more reasonable. I've decided, I know there are some on here, we've talked about it before, there are some on here that get Social Security or SSI, SSD, they get food stamps. I get food stamps as well. And I made the choice that I am not going to grocery shop for the next 2 months. I am going to hang on to every food stamp that I get for the next 2 months, and I will go in February so that I know prices are going to jump. They're going to go up. They're already going up. I've already seen that at Aldi's and Walmart. We have a standalone Sparkle market in my town, and they are outrageous. Since they're not a real big chain and they're the only one in the area and within many miles too, they can charge what they want to charge, and they are very expensive. I thought Giant Eagle was expensive, but Sparkle is more expensive. And then what I plan on doing is, because right now I'm stocked up. I've got canned goods everywhere. I have dry goods everywhere. I think it was a month or so ago I bought some more the things for my seal machine that you can, it sucks the air out of them. I can never remember the name of it, but I bought some generic versions of the plastic bags, rolls, because if I bought them at Target, where I was always getting them, you get like, I think 4 or 5 in a box, and it's like $45 or $50. I can't afford that. These ones I got 4 large rolls and 4 small rolls for like I think it was $22 or $25, and naturally free shipping. And I keep wanting to call it a seal meal, but it's not the seal meal. It's anyway. And so I don't do rice and pastas and stuff like that a lot, but with the expenses that are going on now, and I talked to my doctor before, and she said having it every once in a while is not going to hurt anything anyway, as long as it's not your steady diet, and it's not, you're not eating like tons of it. So I took all my pastas, all my rices, everything, and put them in individual sealing. I sealed them, and so they're going to last for a long time. I have dried beans, I have canned beans, I have tons of soups in a can that I can use. I have vegetarian vegetable soups and stuff that I can pour into a crock pot, add other stuff to it, and make a good hearty soup that we can eat for days. The only purchases that I'm going to have to make between now and February is maybe some more creamer, because I won't do without my creamer. I may have to get another coffee. Maybe some of my margarine that I buy. Other than that, there's nothing else that I really have to purchase. I've got plenty of meat and fish and poultry in my freezer. and tons of other items. I asked my mother if she needed anything. She said no. She said she probably won't even go in February either, depending on the weather. But I told her, I said, if you need anything between now and February, let me know. I will purchase it and I will drive it up there to you. I don't want her having to drive all the way down here. So that's up to her. I don't mind when the roads are bad and stuff. I just go slower and, you know, it takes me longer, but I get there. So that's about the extent of everything that I can think of. I'm just, I'm not hoarding and I'm not prepping. I'm just storing up for winter so that if I don't have to go out, I am not going to go out. I've got enough to entertain me with my diamond painting, my television. I'm going to eliminate 1 or 2 channels because I decided to try the Netflix again after 5 or 6 years with the standard one, which is about the same price as I was paying for one of my other channels that I'm getting rid of. So I'm not overburdening me with you know, expenditures. So, well, I hope everybody else is going to have a good weekend coming. I pray for the people in New Orleans with the tragedies that happened there. The thing that happened in Vegas, you know, it's like I hear on, you know, through the YouTube that I watch and stuff, because I don't watch any, I don't have local channels, I don't have mainstream media and stuff. I have media that I pay attention to on YouTube, with Midas Touch and Tennessee Brando, several different things like that. But anyway, it's, you know, they said it's a hell of a way to start out a new year. And it's not like it hasn't happened before, and it will probably continue to happen. So, but, you know, we got to try and start out the year a little better, I think. And I'm getting ready to babble, so I'm going to get off here. So I hope you all have a good day. I'll try and get back on here tomorrow and see if I've made any more progress on my diamond painting, and if I made any more progress and any brain power to talk about something. So y'all have a good one. Enjoy. I probably won't get any links in this one. I just want to get it up and out. So love y'all. Keep coming back if you feel like it. Comment, please, so I know you're there. Thumb it up. Share it if you know how to do that. I don't. So, hugs. Love you all. DP Crazy Lady. She's out.